Hey, Marco. Hey, I don't, Marco. Yeah, I fixed it in the T's headline, and I know CHP called it a fire truck, but it's not a fire truck. Yeah, it's a squad. It's a paramedic squad.
This is CBS
Yeah.
LA at 4.
Yeah.
Also, 7 local businesses
Yeah.
destroyed in a fire. What's next after flames chart a popular Main Street? Plus this. Yeah, not funny. A man attacked by 2 teens recalls the brutal moment he was targeted in the hot tub. But first, the sizzling summer heat wave from the mountains to the valleys and along the coast. Temperatures near triple digits across a big part of our area. The dangerous heat putting us on our next weather alert. Meteorologist Alex Bisson is tracking just how hot it is right now and what's in store for the week. Alex?
Hi. So I have this unbearable thing that keeps going on this stupid phone. So remember how the company was like, we want more control, no more email addresses, which doesn't make any sense to me. So then I didn't do it in time. So then it took it from me, created a temporary, then I created a permanent. But I keep getting this message, and it keeps wanting the password for the temporary email address that it gave me, which I don't have. And I can't change it.
Right, because it's not an actual email address.
Right. And I don't even know what password that would be.
Right. Because you're logged in there.
Yeah. And I don't even know, when it made me create a new one, is that password the same as what I had before? Because it didn't make me create a password for that.
Really?
Yeah. It just was like, here's a new email. So I don't know if it retained the previous password.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But what we could do is use your actual CBS email because
It won't let me.
Hopefully soon,
we gotta
Alex.
get
Thank
out of
you.
this. Once we
Stay
get
with
out of
CBS
this,
LA,
then we can log in with
cbsla.com
your CBS
for
email and
continuing
use the
coverage of
Okta
our
Verify
extreme
to
heat.
log in.
We'll be updating our next
That's
weather
what they
alerts
want
throughout
you
the
to do.
evening and all week long to help you and your family.
Okay, so what should I do?
So log out of this, and then I'll
And now
have
to
them
this, a
force
fire
that
ripped away
temporary.
historic
So I can do
downtown
sign
New
out?
Orleans today, damaging or destroying multiple businesses there. CBS LA's Jeff Dolan is there live, where owners say they're simply in disbelief, Jeff.
Yeah, continue on this.
Well, Ron, 7 buildings have been
You gotta
declared
turn
a
off
total
my
loss, which is
mic.
why the excavator there is going through this area to make sure that...
So yeah, I don't even know what that password is. Unless it's the like original one that I made, which I don't even really remember, but let me.
Wow. Fire damage walls coming down in Old Town Newhall after an early morning fire destroyed 7 businesses.
I have too many passwords.
I think this part was heartbreaking for both of us. To see this, like, it doesn't feel real, and it feels like a bad dream.
The fire department says the fire
I'm gonna guess.
Monday morning. Flames ripped through a set of buildings connected to one another, sharing an attic.
It's really common in these older buildings to see a common attic that does not have studs.
Yeah, that's not right. Okay, let me just do forgot. But I don't have access to this email. Oh, but you know what? I think I can change it. I don't think it makes you... How do I make this go away?
We have to wait. It's like...
Also destroyed the Newhall Refinery Restaurant. That's a big memory. Rentrow Santana has
No, leave me alone.
lived in the area for more than 60 years.
Oh, God.
Photos he took of his family celebrating Father's Day here last year, like so many other big events.
It like won't go away. But see, then it brings that up.
Restaurant owner Cherie McGrath,
And then I close it and it comes... Yeah.
as her neighbors visited,
Is someone talking to me?
reduced to rubble, not knowing what will happen to the community they built together.
It's lost IFB.
There's enough business for everybody, and the more people that come to your business, they're going to see a small business, you know.
try one more.
Into it, so it's unreal.
I can ask to see if they can force that log
And the
out.
fire department said
Oh, like on the company
fire
side?
did not cause any injuries.
Oh, there we go.
At
Okay.
5,
Reset
we will have
password.
more on how this stretch of Main Street is a big part of holiday celebrations, as well as a weekly block party.
Hang on 2 seconds.
To revitalize this area. And now we are live in the mall. Jeff Away, CBS LA.
It's so devastating. See you at 5, Jeff. Thank you. The man accused of shooting and killing an LA County Sheriff's deputy in Palmdale was convicted this afternoon. Assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Mike, this was a quick decision by the...
A very quick decision, Juan. Only 2 hours that jury deliberated before deciding that the man that accused of killing Deputy Ryan Klinkenbloomer was in fact guilty. We'll show you the video here of who we're talking about. That is the deputy that lost his life. You'll remember this is the situation where that deputy was working up in Palmdale Station. He was parked almost right out front of the police station, or the sheriff's station, I should say, when the suspect came up next to him, opened fire, and shot and killed him. Now, his partners rushed him to an area hospital there in the Antelope Valley. Sadly, Deputy Klinkenbroomer lost his life. The suspect would later be found a few days later at another location, taken into custody. Now, the suspect's attorney had tried to argue there was a mental health issues going on here. The jury clearly not buying it. After just 2 hours, they ultimately convicted him in Deputy Klinkenbroomer's death. Now, he'll be sentenced at a later date, but again, he is still in custody now after being convicted of murder. Juan.
All right, Mike, thank you. We're also hearing today from a man who was targeted and robbed in a hot tub in San Bernardino. The 2 teenage suspects were arrested after their own parents turned them in. And now our Joy Bennett
Now it's letting me change the password.
appears to have been the social media posts.
It's been a rough weekend.
It's startling video as 2 teenagers walked up to a van in a hot tub.
These password requirements are killing me.
It's getting worse and worse.
I'm like, I gotta be like a novelist now to.
Greg Medina says he didn't see it coming. He was sitting in this hot tub at his apartment complex 2
Okay.
weekends ago when he was assaulted.
So now, I wonder if I try to enter that here, if that will solve my problems.
It is a story of hate or anger. It is one of forgiveness.
He said my boys were the ones that assaulted you.
After initial reports
No.
spread last
See,
week of crime, Medina and a message on Facebook.
but let me, hang on.
The parents of these 13-year-olds
Let's go back into here.
children in this security
Okay, so I'm signed out now.
Okay, so that's good. So now, if we go back in and sign in manually,
And now I can go back to using my CBS.
exactly, regular CBS.
Oh, why didn't they let us do this when? Because like when, because I hadn't.
Now the accounts are under Okta.
Oh, I wish they would have said that, because I had this as a CBS email, and then they forced me to get rid of it, and I didn't know I could just log back in.
Exactly.
Hello. Hi.
How hard that was for them to turn your child in and leave them with the police.
Medina works at a
Okay.
shelter and
Bye.
has been unable to work because he had to confess.
Sorry.
Her friend set up an online fundraiser.
Is this one? This one? This one?
Good attitude about this.
And although he's upset with the crime, as a father with a child the same age, he says what matters now is making sure these boys have the support they need to make different choices in the future.
Yes, exactly. Continue.
Ask God in my prayers every night to forgive me for my sins if I can't forgive these young boys.
Joy Benedict, CBS LA.
One person died in a house fire in Granada Hills this happening just after 8
4:30.
this morning at a home on Swinton Avenue. That's close to the 405-118 interchange. Firefighters found the man's body after putting out the flames. They say there were bars on the windows, but they don't know if that prevented the man from getting out. The cause of the fire and the man's death is still under investigation. Nearly 2 years after a 16-year-old suffered a fatal brain injury during a high school football
It's not as bad on this phone because we have service in here, but like my personal phone, yeah.
In the lawsuit, Christopher Garcia's family members allege the school district failed to provide safe facilities, proper equipment, and adequate supervision, which they say led
All good?
to Garcia's death.
My brother laid on the
Beautiful.
ground
So that should be.
Yeah, that should be good. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
as we ran across the field to try to figure out what was going on. And the medical staff that were there, they had no idea what was happening. There was not an ambulance on site.
We asked the school district for comment on the lawsuit. A spokesperson told us while Los Angeles Unified doesn't comment on pending or ongoing litigation. More expert testimony today in the high-profile murder trial of Lindsay Clancy. Clancy has pleaded not guilty in the deaths of her 3 young children. She admitted to killing them, but her lawyers argue she was over-medicated and suffering severe postpartum psychosis. That was the focus of the questioning today from Clancy's defense attorney.
I'm asking you about Lindsay Clancy, the young lady that's sitting right here. If you're testifying against in front of this juror, telling this juror that she is responsible for the death of your children, with me?
That illness has not been refined. It's not something that we in psychiatry, at least as far as I'm aware, can talk about as an illness where we understand it's difficult for it.
A case could be in the hands of the jury as soon as tomorrow. The fight over ballots in Riverside County is now before the state Supreme Court. The court is hearing 2 cases that involve Sheriff Chad Bianco. Back in March, he seized ballots cast in last year's special election on redistricting. He said he was investigating reports of alleged discrepancies in the election results. UCLA Voting Rights Project sued on behalf of 4 Riverside County residents. At issue is whether law enforcement can seize ballots even though California election laws govern how election ballots are handled.
We hope that the Supreme Court of California will issue a swift decision protecting the right to vote, protecting the ballots that are cast by our voters, so we can once again give our voters the confidence to know that when they go out and do their democratic duty and cast their vote, it not only will be counted, it will be protected.
Before today's hearing, Sheriff Bianco said his investigation was about corruption in California. A decision in the case is expected within the next few months. New now at 4, the Supreme Court is backing President Donald Trump's efforts to restrict mail-in voting. Justices said the Trump administration can move forward with parts of an executive order to make lists of eligible voters. The U.S. Postal Service would only be allowed to deliver ballots to those on those lists. However, the Supreme Court did not rule on whether Trump's executive order is legal, and making any changes may be difficult to do before November because of other lawsuits. Governor Newsom is saying this afternoon the state will sue again to stop these rules from being implemented. Now to a major step towards water independence. Today, city leaders in North Hollywood opened 2 new water treatment facilities. Plans to treat water from the San Fernando groundwater basin, generating more than 40 million gallons of clean water every single day. That's enough to supply 400,000 homes.
When 90% of our water is coming from either the north or the east, we are always under the threat of being beholden to negotiations to others. With projects like this, we take that away.
The nearly $700 million project cuts back on costly imported water. It also pushes LA closer to its goal of sourcing 70% of its water locally by the year 2030. Back to our weather now. A next weather alert in effect as brutal summer temperatures take over our region once again. And meteorologist Alex Biston showing us how long the heat will be sticking around this time, Alex. Yeah. fight fire.
It was really terrifying.
Travelers jump into action during a mid-air scare. Warning now about the devices you bring on board a plane. Plus, healing hope.
I literally feel like I have hands that are lifting me up, and that allows me to lift my mom up.
A daughter and her mom grateful to be alive after a driver crashed into them while they were eating lunch. Only on CBS LA, they update us on their recovery months after the life-changing moments. And predators lurking along our coast, what's bringing sharks closer to shore, making beachgoers weary before stepping into the water.
YouTube. Gary, Jules, how are you? Gary, I did last week. Last week, right? I think it was last week. I'm also getting another one, I think this week actually, or next week. Let me look. Excuse me. How is YouTube? I don't get to talk to you guys very often anymore. Miss you guys. Guys, I feel like I made a haircut appointment and now I don't know when it is. Whatever, I'll have to look for it later. How is everyone today? Who's getting old, Gary? Me? You think I'm getting old? Jules, I have been busy. I feel like it gets hard because there are times where I can't like chat with you guys as much as I would like to. Excuse me. No, not last week, Gary. We had last week was very pursuity.
The threat has diminished significantly, but we really want to make sure that we're not putting people or responders at risk by having people come back too soon into an area that's still very hazardous.
It is the worst thing that could happen on an airplane.
If you're on the plane, what do you do?
So if you notice that your device is, say, overheating or getting hot to the touch, if it's starting to swell or smoke, immediately call the flight attendant and they will fight that fire.
2-minute
I
stations.
wonder what causes like these lithium-ion batteries to like.
Pressure, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, I've flown like to Miami with my laptop.
Yeah.
A zillion times.
No problem, yeah.
And you know, pretty much everybody now, everybody's got a lithium-ion, whether it's their cell phone,
Something, yeah.
iPad, or, huh?
Something. Ooh, excuse me. Juan Gary Sunken says hello.
Oh, Gary Sunken, hello. In Boyle Heights, a street takeover and a pharmacy break-in. Thieves used a blowtorch to cut through gates around midnight. Looters rushed into a pharmacy at Whittier Boulevard and Lorena Street. They ran out carrying stolen merchandise. And here's another street takeover happened overnight, this time in the Vermont Square neighborhood at 48th Street and Western Avenue. Two cars were doing donuts in the street. Drivers and spectators scattered once they heard sirens coming. We have not heard of any arrests. Her life flashed before her eyes.
All of a sudden, I just remember seeing headlights and a bumper coming towards us, and it was hitting my mom underneath the car.
Months after a car slams into an 81-year-old woman in front of a restaurant, she is sharing her message as she deals with a long road to recovery. Right?
Hey, everyone, here at the desk, a CHP officer finds a Compton Fire Department vehicle driving the wrong way on the freeway. The big surprise when that officer got to the front door. That's ahead.
Nice, Mike.
The video probably wasn't long enough. Juan, Gary says, and Jules also says hi. Gary says he turned 76 years old a couple weeks ago.
Happy 76th birthday, Gary.
Juan says, happy 76th birthday, Gary.
Wow. He was a young man in his 40s when I moved to LA.
Gary Juan says you were a young man in your 40s when he moved to LA.
Yes. This tilt here? Okay, is it for D8? D2. Okay, you want me to start doing it? Okay. We're experiencing another SoCal summer scorcher, and the next weather team is tracking what's going to be a long stretch of summer heat across our region. That works, right? Okay.
Did you see my top line? Okay, cool. No worries. Yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure before I built it. All right.
This is CBS LA at 4.
Now at 4, we're experiencing another SoCal summer scorcher, and the next weather team is tracking what's going to be a long stretch of summer heat across our region. Meteorologist Alex Biston is showing us now what to expect tonight. Alex. Incredible. Not soon enough, Alex. Thank you. We're following the recovery of an 81-year-old woman who lost both legs in a suspected DUI crash in Boyle Heights. Only on CBS LA now, our Delia Caballero shows us her healing journey and shares the message that's keeping her going.
You're my best friend. You get your cool little friends.
Hey.
You're behind her. Harry's gonna be flying in the wind.
Gabriela Vargas is there for her mom.
Yeah, we couldn't track down the video. Santa Monica PD said they don't know who the guy is. They've seen the video, but they don't have haven't made any arrests or identified the driver or anything like that. Okay, I'll follow back up with them.
When a car jumped the curb and slammed into the outdoor dining area. Investigators suspect the driver was impaired.
All of a sudden, I just remember seeing headlights in a bumper coming towards us, and it just pinned my mom underneath the car.
Got it. Okay, I'll follow up. Bye.
Before the crash.
The most traumatic and saddest thing for me, she lost her legs. And that sometimes really tears at my heart, the fact that her life is going to change from here going forward.
The 81-year-old who once loved going to church, dancing, playing bingo, and spending time with her family, now has to learn how to do things she never imagined she'd have to again.
Ahora no toma, go back to my vino. But I promise you, go back to your vino.
¿Y cómo se siente? How are you feeling these last couple of weeks? ¿Tiene dolor en sus piernas?
Going forward, what is life going to look like? But as long as her spirit's not broken, then I'm cool. I can move on because she's alive.
Both are lucky to be alive, as Gabriela had to get staples in her head for several cuts and is still recovering from a leg injury stemming from the accident.
We have good days and bad days. I don't have the full range. They can't kneel on it.
So they continue healing with the village behind them both.
Knowing that so many people are praying for us and just sending us well wishes, I literally feel like I have hands that are lifting me up, and that allows me to lift my mom up.
And Cristina still holding on to her.
Thanks, Gary. Hello from Westwood. Nice fade. I love my barber. My barber is in West Hollywood. He's amazing. I've been going to him for like a year. He does such a good job.
There's new video this afternoon of a CHP officer stopping a man who allegedly stole a Compton Fire Department rig. CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk with that body cam video. He arrested him. Here's some of it too.
Yeah, you hear some of it there, Juan. This all happened when the CHP officer from the South Los Angeles office noticed a fire vehicle. It's a paramedic squad from the Compton Fire Department driving erratically on the freeway. So the officer goes to make an enforcement stop, and we'll show you the video of all of this, and find something very unusual. Here you see the CHP's dash camera video from all of this following that fire department vehicle as you see some of that smoke coming off of it as it makes those erratic moves. Now, ultimately, the CHP officer was able to catch up with the vehicle. Look at that. Just as it crossed over the gore point there onto another side of the freeway. It's even got the lights on the Compton fire rig there. That's a paramedic squad, as I mentioned, 444. Ultimately, the officer comes up and finds that this guy, who is shirtless, is stolen stolen the fire department's vehicle and is driving it very, very recklessly. He's taken into custody in the back of that patrol car there with the CHP. The CHP tonight says that thankfully nobody was injured in all of this. They were able to obviously recover the rig for the Compton Fire Department and give it back to them. It's unclear today how that rig was stolen and how he was able to get in and take off with it.
Just incredible, Mike.
Yep.
Thanks so much for that. President Trump is threatening even more tariffs against Canada. In a Truth Social post,
Good night, Gary. Take care.
Canada about unfair trade practices, announcing 50% tariffs on Canadian cars, trucks, and auto parts that will take effect in January. This comes after new tariffs took effect over the weekend, charging an extra 50% in tariffs on hundreds of Canadian goods, including agricultural products, liquor, and lumber. Canada's Prime Minister says it will announce retaliatory tariffs tomorrow.
Canada will match Washington's new tariffs dollar for dollar in order to protect Canadian workers, farmers, families, and businesses.
Vast majority of goods that our small businesses traded are made in the USA or they're duty free. So this is something where we don't actually expect a huge impact.
The White House also facing pushback from farmers for plans to temporarily scrap tariffs on ground beef. President Trump says it will lower grocery bills, but critics say it will hurt cattle ranchers' bottom line. Coming up next at 4, a traffic stop surprise. A driver cruises into a world of trouble after the stunning discovery made by deputies searching his car. Plus, soaring for gold. The official air taxi of the LA 28 Olympics is revealed for fans looking to soar over traffic when the games begin. Larry Kennedy. Hey, Mike, did you see our buddy Luis anchoring when he tried to get an edge?
I messaged him.
Really funny.
I messaged him about it.
Quite a find inside a car pulled over by Tulare County Sheriff's deputies. They found ammunition, a homemade zip gun, and a live pipe bomb, all hidden in a compartment under the center console. Bomb squad safely removed it. Deputies say the driver was on probation. They got a warrant to search his home and found more pipe bomb making materials. He now faces several more charges. Plans are coming together for the December grand opening of the new wildlife crossing in Aurora Hills. Officials say there will be a public 2022 Legacy Celebration on December 2nd for the beloved mountain lion that helped generate the idea for the crossing. It will be at King Gillette Ranch in Calabasas. Recently, the president and CEO of the National Wildlife Federation visited the site and gave his prediction on which animal he thinks will be crossing first.
I think it's gonna be a mountain lion. I think it's like a spirit, like this. I think it's a calling, right? Like that, you know, after all this work, right? It's like that one mountain lion thing. I can finally get from here to there without hopping over this insane highway.
Remember, there's a wildlife crossing contest where you can pick which animal you think will cross first. Just log on to our website and click Seen on TV to vote. Right now, coyote is the most popular choice after thousands and thousands of votes. A new way to beat LA traffic is coming to our skies ahead of the LA 28 Olympics. Archer Aviation unveiled the official air taxi of Team USA in the Olympic Games today. Company leaders say it can turn a 90-minute drive into a 15-minute flight.
It's really going to leave an incredible legacy behind for the city, changing the way people get around. Our planned LA network is really incredible, and we look at the routes that really give people time back.
Oh, it's going to be so nice. The company says they expect to begin test flights in LA by the end of this year. Well, this is a special day for Laker fans because it's recognized as Kobe Bryant Day. It's observed each August 24th in Los Angeles for his iconic 8 and number 24 numbered jerseys. Today recognizes Bryant's life, his career, and lasting impact on Los Angeles. Yesterday was his actual birthday. The Hall of Famer would have been 48 years old. And check out these newest members getting early exposure to the Mamba mentality. The Lakers posted this on social media, showing newborns with Mamba merch at the UCLA Medical Center. It wrote in the caption, Kobe Day is about celebrating a legacy that continues to inspire generations. Just one more preseason game to go this week before the NFL regular season kicks off. Jim Hill is here to preview the Chargers and Rams before they clash on CBS LA this Thursday night. Jim?
I don't know exactly how I'm going to allocate those reps. It's really, that was different. You know, we had our backup spots set last year. You know, we've got two guys who have played really good football throughout the course of camps. I have not decided on what that approach is. There is no doubt about it that in some form or fashion, I'm not minimizing, you know, that Stetson needs to work, so does Ty.
Today was cool because it's the youngest that I'll ever be the rest of my life. Think about that. Coyote is kind of taking the lead. You know, it's almost his job to lose just because of his growth in the last 2 weeks. Trey's definitely still a factor in that.
excited to see Tyler back, and I know he's been missing competing. Worked hard to get healthy, get his pitch count up, and now finally participate. It's going to be a fun series against the Braves, and it'll be good to get Tyler back in the mix.
Okay, Jim, thank you. Up next, move over fast fashion. A new trend that's stitching up a win for the wallet and the planet. Plus, a predator lurking underwater. What's bringing sharks closer to our coastline, putting beachgoers on heightened alert.
Hi, is this Taisha? Hi, it's Mike Rogers from CBS LA. How are you? I'm good. Hey, we were at the press conference this morning, or I think it was this morning or this afternoon. Yeah, this afternoon. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just didn't catch Mom's name or the spelling of it. Do you happen to have it? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, Taisha. I didn't realize that. Okay, so you're the one in the green that spoke at the press conference? Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much. Then that helps. Appreciate you. Take care. Good luck. Bye-bye. Sorry, YouTube. I got behind. Coming back to you right now. Jules, slow day. Yeah, so far we haven't flown. I'm in the chopper on Thursday, though, which will be exciting.
He wants a little bit of space. Move over, fast fashion. As we're sewing the button on, the needle and thread are making a comeback, one stitch at a time.
We're here to teach you all about the Levi's Wear Longer project.
At this Levi's workshop in San Francisco, students are learning to sew on buttons, patch holes, and fix tears.
There's value in our clothes, a lot more value than when we realize. And often we get rid of our clothes when all we really need to do is repair our clothes.
Got it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Levi's is one of a growing group of retailers offering customers sewing workshops and in-store repairs.
It's about building a relationship with the clothes that you have. I think we're in a time where people are purchasing and discarding clothing at the fastest rate in our history.
Data from the Environmental Protection Agency shows more than 11 million tons of U.S. textiles end up in landfills every year, while only about 13% of clothing and footwear waste is successfully recycled.
How's yours coming along?
College student Ava Trujillo says sewing motivates her to keep wearing and altering the clothes she owns.
I love knowing that it is a little way that I can help the world for once
hair work, stitching up a win for the wallet and the planet. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
With school back in session, parents have to get their kids' lunch boxes ready, but like everything else, lunch staples are getting more expensive compared to last year. Bread prices are up 3.7%, lunch meats up 0.8%, peanut butter, a favorite, up 1.8%, fresh fruits and vegetables are up 5.5%, and juices and other non-alcoholic beverages up 2.9% from July of last year. So what can you do to make ends meet? Experts say you should scout sales and make note on which produce items are in season.
So looking for those types of items seasonally can help with budgeting. There's also a lot of discount racks available in grocery stores, and I shop those regularly.
A recent survey from Deloitte found some caregivers turning to AI for lunchbox ideas, including healthier choices and healthier ingredients. All right, we've been talking about it all afternoon here. It's been a hot one today, but the summer heat wave is just beginning, prompting us to issue a next weather alert. Meteorologist Alex Biston now showing us the temperatures headed our way. Alex.
Happy Monday.
That's nice to meet you. And then this is where you'll be. You have a good vibe. You know what to look forward to. Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Kels.
You got it.
Happy Wednesday.
Thank you. Thank you for knowing.
Liars. That's crazy.
The San Clemente father trying to save two children caught in a rip current has broken his neck and is now paralyzed. How the community is rallying around Josh Collette, his wife and children.
Plus, type 2 diabetes cases are skyrocketing.
This is Mike.
The group that's now seeing a dramatic rise in
Hi, how are you? I'm well, thank you.
All right, see you at 5. Winter Day, thanks. Still ahead here at 4. We're feeling the heat, and so is the ocean. How warm the
Yes.
ocean waters are impacting our weather right now, and what it could mean for our climate future.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that, I think. Yeah, family filed a lawsuit. Yeah, and they had a press conference today. So that's what we're trying to just see where, because I don't think I saw a conclusion email from you guys on that one. Yeah, okay. So still investigating.